Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rolo and welcome back to Foundation. So, the last time we left off, we spent some time to start building our monastery. I think most of it has already been completed. I think it's just mainly some of the, what's this area called? I think we're creating the books there, the manuscripts, and then some of the dorms still need to be built. But nothing really to worry too much about. And I also do believe that I'll get those people now. I also do believe that our little keep over here is also completed, with all of the living quarters and all that being done. Yeah, we have 4 soldiers assigned, and I do believe you also started with a military mission. So if you go to army, I think there is a military mission that we are currently conducting. Yeah, in progress. Don't really know when it will be done, but yeah, so we've started with some of the military progress, and that will then bring us some much needed resources that we do require. It is currently raining, or bad weather as they call it, so we are experiencing a lack in food production, but our production in fish should do quite well. And yeah, I just assigned these fishermen. I think we do require, I think it's only those 2 that need to be assigned. There we go. So all of the other food production will take a bit of a dip, while our fish production should go up quite significantly. I've also decided to expand a little bit on our overall clothing production. I think it actually just finished building because we do need to produce more clothes. So yeah, it's a bit of a difficult situation because our clothes are definitely running out, and we do need to create more of the commodities of that type. But I do think that we might be able to buy some clothes. No, we can't. We can only sell. Okay, interesting. But that's fine. We will sort that out. And oh, these are new gathering huts. Oh, that's great. Forgot about those actually. Yeah, so far we are doing quite well. Just want to see what the next step for us will be. So from a common paths perspective, it's maybe looking at producing beer. So we will need some hop farms, also dairy, maybe dairy for an additional food source. That might not be a bad idea as well. And we can actually get to jewelry and all that. But I don't think we have quartz. Okay, so that will include the gold smelter, the glass smelter, and the jewelry workshop. But let's start with our dairy farming. I think producing some dairy products might actually be a good solution for us to go to. Just need to see where we are going to produce our dairy. Might look at this little area here, but it's a bit narrow. I don't know if we should occupy that for dairy just yet. But maybe we should, because I do believe it will require mainly commoners, or we should maybe look at buying this little area over here, which I think, yeah, let's rather do that. So we're gonna just get enough money and buy this section over here at the top, so we can start getting some dairy, because I don't want to move it too far away from our main residential area. And then we can, yeah, assign the dairy as needed. Just want to see, why is my bread struggling as well? We have enough wheat. Our mills are doing quite well. I mean, we have a lot of bread. What's the problem? I guess it's probably transporters again. Transporters are usually the main culprit to why we are struggling to get certain resources. But I think over time everything should somewhat level out. Hey, the rain stopped. That's awesome. We should now produce quite a decent amount of resources that we can sell. Just want to see, so all of those food production, we have enough meat. Everything seems fine. Yeah, better days are coming. What does this guy want? Wool for the elders. So they want 200 wool. Yeah, we should be able to fulfill that for them. And then I think it's the polished stone is the next one that we need to fulfill. But before we start that, let's just buy the additional territory. and start looking at getting some dairy farms up. Just want to see what the ratio is. So it produces 2 cheese in exchange for 5 milk. So yeah, but it doesn't really say how much the dairy farms really produce. So how much do they cost? I think they're quite expensive to build as well. It's 150 and 200. Okay, yeah, they are quite somewhat expensive, but it's fine. So I think for a start I'm gonna build like 3 or 4 dairy farms. So I'm just gonna planning here for now. I think only one of them will be built. Let's put 3 of them down, and then for cheesemaker, let's put 2 of them down, just for a start. And then we can let that roll. So we'll definitely need to change up a bit on the different food sources that we get, because I think one of the main actually food is fine. That's super awesome. It's just taxes, but we do need the taxes. We can't really live without them, unfortunately. So we got a few newcomers. Let's see what jobs we have available for them. Let's see, transporters, foragers. It's going to be these ones over here. So let's assign one there. And then tax collectors, charcoal burner, a tailor. Yes, the tailor is the one that I actually need. Yeah, so let's improve them. So let's promote. Oh, I can't actually promote. I don't have the money, so we'll have to wait a little bit for that. So yeah, it's okay. We shall be fine. So let's assign them to something else. I think we can maybe assign them to this berry hut as well. Should get them quite soon. I think this is a stone mine, a stone deposit. Yes, it is indeed. Okay, maybe I can. Okay, so I need 250. I'm probably not gonna make it. I might actually. Hey, monk dorms are built. That's awesome. So we can devote a male villager to the monastery or demote a female villager to the monastery. I think they are used to construct the manuscripts. Not really sure what value the manuscripts have outside of getting the additional trade route. I haven't actually played that far yet to really know. You also need to look at this additional builder's workshop. I think it's one of these sculpting factories, because we are going to build this fountain sculpture. Yeah, let's just expand the living quarters just a tad bit, and then that should be fine, and you should see people move in here a bit more. And the market is also full, which is great. Awesome. We have a few people. We can't promote them just yet, unfortunately. But there are a few places that we can assign them. So there's going to be 2 additional charcoal burners, because our charcoal is definitely running low. And we also need to build another mine. Just want to see if our taxes are doing okay. I don't think we have too many stored taxes. So if you don't have a lot of stored taxes, we should be okay. So it's about 100. Yeah, it's okay. It's really not that much. But yeah, I'll maybe push up the taxes a little bit later. I just want to stabilize. Oh, we have a lot of money. I can actually then promote the villages as I wanted to. So let's do that, conclude our promotions, and then I want to assign them as tailors. Because we have a decent amount of cloth. Where's the cloth? I'm missing it, I'm blind. Where's cloth? Where's cloth? There we go, we have quite a decent amount of cloth, so this should even it out a little bit. But I still do believe my ratios are way out, so if anybody knows what the exact ratios is, that would be super, super awesome. And yeah, just waiting for this. So it's not being okay. It doesn't actually cost us money if we don't use it. So let's extend this guy. Oh, it's already being built. Oh, okay. It seemed like it wasn't, but it's okay. Soldiers were defeated. No. No. That's not good. Not good at all. I should probably get more soldiers. That really isn't great. I hope none of them passed away, because that would not be great. Is this thing finished? Okay, so our wooden bridge is also done. And we are just waiting for our farms to be completed. So I think for the monastery, one of the parts that's still building is probably the... so we can unreached status. Oh, do I need citizens to tend to the herbs? Okay, that's interesting. Maybe it's the monks that needs to tend to that. Okay, so let's see. The rest of our resources seems good. So we just need to get a little bit of money. Just waiting to finish off this village's path is blocked. Okay, luckily it's not a permanent one. I just want to see from a trading perspective for the polished stone. Okay, so only going to sell once we have above 300. I'm going to turn this down a little bit as soon as I have enough. I think I need to maybe store up some gems, so I'll put that up to 50. Just because if we refine it, we should be able to really make good use of that. What's this? Your villagers have needs. Okay, I know. Gonna get rid of that. Building a monastery. Our monastery will accept both monks and nuns. There we go. Okay, so I have one newcomer, monastery, that's fine. So, okay, we are building a garden. I don't think we have a scriptorium, and we need to get 4 monks. Okay, that's all fine. Just waiting for the polished stone to get up, and then we need to reach 5 labor splendor with markets. But I think we will get it as soon as these guys are being built. I think our clothes should also spike up now. It's indeed. Okay, that's perfect. I know you guys need iron. So these guys need ore, which we should get soon. Let's prioritize this thing. And I think this last guy we can set to work over there. And I should start moving in here. Probably need to see where we can beautify our settlement as well. And we're just waiting for the dairy farm to be built. I think that might take a little bit of time, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it some time for some of these things to complete. This is a little bit of a slower episode than usual. But yeah, I'm just gonna give these things some time to complete, and then I will hop on back so that we can finish off some of the few projects, especially the dairy part of it, because that's one of the parts that I want to try and finish today. And then we have a good part or good settlement up and running, and can maybe look at more of the advanced production that we want to get to. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so our first dairy farm has just finished. Some changes that have been made. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the polished stone done. We also now have our commonwares workshops, so they are not too important at the moment. We will eventually get to make use of them, because at the moment you kind of need tools. I actually need to just turn down that trade route, because I set it so that I can actually buy tools in order to build stuff, because I wasn't producing enough tools at all. I also then assigned 4 of the miners for the iron deposit, so that should really start taking off. And yeah, all of the dairy equivalents are being built at the moment. Market changes are complete. I'm sure this one should be done already. That's fine. What does this tell us? Oh, so we have a master builder, which is essentially the sculpture, which we need citizens for. I should probably be able to... It sounds like a good trade. Yeah, I have more than enough wood. So you can take some wood, thanks. I have more than enough... I should have more than enough for citizens. I'm just not exactly too sure what their requirements are yet. So I think in the next episode we'll start to move towards citizens and creating more resources that the citizens uses. Because I think the citizens are the last rank of people. Hey, the scriptorium is complete. That's awesome. I've also assigned some monks. So let's do 4. So I have 5 monks and 3 nuns. That's fine. So they do get berries. They are herbalists and they are copyists. So that's actually perfect. So we can assign our first dairy farm. So we can spawn some cows. Let's spawn 6 of them. I hope it's not too much. And we actually need to just put a granary here as well, just so that we can... I'm going to put 2 of them here, just in case. So I am prioritizing the building of the cheesemakers as well as the dairy farms, as they will definitely be a very, very big demand for us quite soon. Oh, we have some newcomers. I need to get them before that expires. I actually think I should assign more soldiers. Let's assign soldiers over here, and let's just assign some food and assign some marketeers. Sorry. Yeah, just we're gonna try and help them a little bit for what it's worth. I don't know if they're really gonna build any homes here. Yeah, so we do need the additional soldiers because we want to ensure that we can actually do some military missions. So let's just look at our soldiers. I think one of them actually did, unfortunately, not make it. So we'll have to wait until some of them are fully trained before we can really make use of that as well as we can. So we'll just give that some time. I think the sculpture will also be built later, but I think this is a good place to put it, and a good starting point for it. And I think overall, I think our economy is decent, our resources are decent. We should have enough iron ore that can be smelted, and I think we should have enough coal for everything, so it's just a matter of time for them to go and pick it up and just work there. So, yeah, let's... Oh, the rustic church only complete now. Because I think there were some updates that I made to it. So that's great. Ah, another dairy farm is complete. And I do believe the cheesemaker is complete as well. So we can assign these new joiners to start. Spawn 6 cows. Let's promote 1 person, and we can start to assign them as a cheesemaker. I don't know how does the trading look for cheese? So cheese we can actually sell as well. Yeah, that's actually great. Well, I'm already buying beer. Can I actually use beer in the tavern? I can. Okay, well that's cool. We probably need to... I can't remember if I actually have a tavern somewhere around here. I think I do. Man, I can't even remember if I built a tavern in this area. I don't think I did. Huh. Anyway, it's not really that important. So we are producing milk. We have some milk, and we should produce cheese quite soon. Another cheesemaker is done. Oh, that's awesome. So, yeah, I think it was a bit of a slow episode. Nothing really much happening, but I think we made some decent improvements, especially with the additional clothing. I think with that said, let's do a bunch of promotions. I think we're going to do about... Let's do about 15. Yeah. I think we can improve until we don't have any money left. There we go. So, a bunch of homes should now start upgrading. You should see that the ongoing construction should, well, drastically increase. But we do want that. That is part of the improvements that we do require, and it will give us a larger tax income, which is great. I know tax isn't great, but yeah, I think that is something that we do need. So yeah, from a overall stability perspective, resource perspective, I am super happy. We are going to start moving into the more advanced resources, and I think that's going to be definitely a massive win for us. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.